gentlemen. Welcome to a new series that I'm calling Mr. Ian Corrects. So this is where you send me your English and I'll tell you if it's any good and if you need to make any changes. Now, this was sent to me by one of my followers on YouTube and they were asking for some advice. So we're going to do that here. And if you want to send me something to look at, I'll do the same thing. I'll put it on the board and I'll give you my opinion on it. Let me read it first and then we'll talk about it. Sorry, Mr. Land. I'm an Arabic translation student. In order to know which one of my translation more natural and has an effect on English natives, so I've to ask which one is more natural and convey the meaning to you, one or two. Number one, citizen. This is somebody talking. I support the sweeping change because if those politicians remain in power, it'll be the same circus, different clowns. Number two, citizen again. I support the sweeping change because if those politicians remain in power, nothing will change. So I'm going to talk about the grammar first, then I'll talk about his question about the meaning of it. So let's start at the beginning. Sorry, we're going to use a comma there because afterwards is a name, it is direct address. We'll put a period after that to finish it off. But my name's not Lan. People say this all the time, and I think it's because in some fonts, the capital I looks like an L. But my name's not Lan, my name's Ian. So here we go, Mr. Ian. I'm an Arabic translation student. Perfect, excellent. Capitalize the A, that's great. In order to know which one of my translation more natural, all right, good start. In order to know which one of my translation, so he's asking for one of many, so translations, more natural. We don't have a verb here, so let's add the verb. Which one of my translations is more natural? Now you might say, whoa, Mr. Ian, that's plural, that's singular. Yes, because that's not your subject. Your subject is actually over here. Which one is more natural and has an effect on English natives. Now here, the rest of the sentence is fine, kind of. So what kind of effect, right? Because that's important, because both of his examples are good examples, but they have different effects. Are you looking for a serious effect, a funny effect? What kind of effect are you looking for? That's what I need to know on English natives. Now this is a weird way to talk about English speakers, because this word in English has a little bit of a different meaning, has a cultural meaning. So I would say on native English speakers. All right, so for example, I'm from America, but I'm not a native American. If you're from Brazil, you're a native Brazilian. If you are from China, you're native Chinese. But here in America, native, reserved for a special group of people that were here before the European settlers came. So I'm a native English speaker, not a native American. So I've to ask which one, okay? I've. Now, British English, you can get away with this, but since I'm American, teaching American English, we never contract have when it's the main verb, all right? Have to is the main verb here. It's the modal of obligation. So he has an obligation. Again, British English, but not American. Which one is more natural? So here he fixed the mistakes of before. We've got the verb in the right tense, so that's good. Which is one is more natural and conveys the meaning to you. Again, I would ask what meaning? Are you going for serious? Are you going for funny? What is the meaning? So one or two, that's good there. One, citizen. Now we don't usually use these to introduce speech, but I understand it here, it works. I support the sweeping change because if those politicians remain in power, it'll be the same circus, different clowns. And the only thing I would change here is you just don't need the quotations, all right? At least not right there. You could put the quotations here if you are quoting someone, but you can say it without it. And then here he's got the quotation after the period, which is great. Everything else, good conditional, first conditional. You can watch my lesson on that if you haven't seen it. And the only thing here, I don't know if I've heard this before. It makes sense, I understand it. but I've heard same circus, different monkeys. I've also heard the expression, not my circus, not my monkeys, meaning not your problem. So they both work. I've heard both of them before. I hear that one more, I think. All right, the second one, citizen, I support the sweeping change. And now he's got change here, it's singular. I just assume that there's one change. If there's multiple changes, it would be sweeping changes. And then the same thing here. We don't need this. We could put it here if it's a quote, but it doesn't say it's a quote. It doesn't say who said it. So I would probably leave those out. I'll put those in circles so you can see them. And, oh, no closing quotation there. So that's kind of it. Overall, this is really good. So I'm not upset at this, but students do want to know the little mistakes that they make. And if you want to know what mistakes you're making, you want to send me something, but not too long. A little bit of time here. Mr. Ian from the editing bay. And I realized in editing this that I didn't actually tell you the difference between his two sentences. So the first one, they both work, but they both have different feelings to them. The first one, because he uses an idiom, it sounds a little sarcastic, it can sound a little bit rude, and it sounds like he's really against this idea so much that he's using literary language to discuss it. The second one, much more professional. You still disagree, but it's more professional, more neutral. So they both work, but it depends on the kind of style you want to go with. It depends on how much of your personal feelings you want to put into it. So there we go. That's it. So send me something, happy to correct it. And thank you to the user. I don't want to name you in case you don't want to be named, but thank you for sending this in. Thank you for giving me the idea to do some of these corrections because I like it. I hope it helps you. And yeah, send me something else to correct. I'm a teacher. I love it. See you next time.